The reason I'm running for the marathon is because I've all this fucking excess energy. Do you know what I mean? When you don't drink, it has to fucking go somewhere. Do you know what I mean? And I used to run everywhere as a child. I had too much fucking energy, you know. I used to run here, and I'd fucking run there, and I'd run down to the shops, and forget what it was I was supposed to get, and I'd run back, and Mammy Bear 2 loaves of bread and a pint of milk, and I'd fucking run back down the shop, and I would be looking at Mrs. Egan, and I'd be going, I haven't a clue what I'm supposed to get. Just lift up shit, I might be reminded. And now as an adult man, it's important to run. You know, women are so much more attractive in the summertime and they're unveiling themselves inch by inch. And it's hard for men to fucking know how to deal with that. You know, so I have to run the horn off myself. Run and run and run till absolutely no blood can go to my bollocks. Even if I came across 6 naked women going, fuck me, fuck me, fuck me, I'd be there, get out of the way! Marathons, as you all know, were started thousands of years ago in ancient Greece when there was a big, huge battle between the forces of Sparta and the forces of Centra. And there was a big, for real. And Centra were fighting for the way we live today. So the battle finished and they had to tell their friends in Marathon of the victory. So they couldn't get any coverage where they were, so they said, you have to run. This is way before cool gear now, right? This was sandals and fucking iron vests. This was back in the day when Nike and Adidas were people. There was Nike and his brother Pikey. Pikey had the slash hook the other way around. So, according to the story, what happened was that the guy, he ran the 26.2 miles, he delivered the message, and then he died. You know, and I was thinking, well, there's no way that he could have delivered the proper message. Like, if your body is a total death shutdown, right, there's no way your mind can be focused entirely on what you're saying. So he ran the 26.2 miles, and the other guys are there. Friend, what message you bring us from Sparta? And he's there. He's there. 2 loaves of milk and a pint of bread. 6 naked women back there. If you can't do big mad things, it's as well to know mad people, isn't it? And the problem is, as you get older, I suppose your life gets more kind of settled and you edge the lunacy out of your life because you want to keep your home safe and in order and working properly. I have one mad friend left from my early 20s. And he's wild. He's full of this ferocious sexual energy, but it's not wrapped up in any charm. It's in its raw, unprocessed state. Women find him repulsive. Give us a go of your tits, come on! Give you an example of what he's like. I was working over in London recently, and for some strange reason, the BBC had given me 2 tickets to go back to Ireland. So Brendan was over there at the time, and I said to him, listen, do you want to come back to Dublin for the weekend? I have an extra ticket. He said, I'd love to. So the 2 of us and I got drunk. And we'd just barely gone to sleep when the phone rang in the hotel room, and it was the room service people saying, oh, your taxi is here. So we got up and we just about got in to the taxi cab, and we were just about made it to the airport. We were the last people on the flight, first class British Airways. You know the English. They're so posh and magnificent with their big, huge heads. And their tiny fingers. They're like T-Rexes. Well, myself and Brendan walked on like two fellas auditioning for IRA Idol. we sat down in our seats. And you know when you're hungover and you know what you want to say. You can see the sentence in front of you. But it just takes too much effort to say the whole thing, so you just pull a few words here and there. You throw them together and you hope it makes sense. What he meant to say to me, what he meant to say was, Tommy, did you ever come home at night and make love to your girlfriend when initially she doesn't want to be made love to? Okay? That's what he meant to say. You must also remember that his ears had popped and he had no idea how loud he was actually speaking. So he roars, did you ever rape somebody? Drink is important to Irish people. When I'm on stage, I drink Lucozade Sport. Yeah. Because I'm a fool. And I believe the ads where successful athletes come on to talk about the last 15 minutes. Stephen Gerrard and, Ronan O'Gara. Ronan O'Gara talks about the last 15 minutes. Last 15 minutes, yeah, we're going to push through every hooligan now. I push through it. But everybody's got the same word, so push through a Lucozade Sport. They never have shit athletes on, do they? Even though they're the ones that need it the most. They never have Matty Flanagan from Carlow. Matty Flanagan talks about the last 15 minutes. Jesus. Huh? We're usually fairly well bet out of it at that stage. You could be drinking green diesel, wouldn't matter a fuck. We usually spend the last 15 minutes trying to organise a lift home. It's us. It's people like me and you that buy Lucozade Sport. Lucozade Sport isn't kept in business by fucking Munster or Liverpool. Me and you going into the shop going, I'll have a king-size cornetto. Some of the Buffalo hunky-dories. And Lucozade Sport. Just going home to watch the match. I like alcohol as well. You know, that's important. Isn't it? It's important. It might be even vital. To relax. Just be able to fucking relax. No matter how serious things are getting, to be able to calm the fuck down. Take a break. I think Irish people, we're very sensitive to this, which is why we put St. Patrick's Day in the middle of Lent. That wasn't a fluke. Talking about product placement. We knew we weren't going to go the whole 40 days and 40 nights without a break. It's like having half time during Ramadan. On St. Patrick's Day, Jesus himself comes out of the desert. Motherfucker. Any chance of a pint, is there? The devil is driving me demented. Question after fucking question. Pint of Guinness, please, Seamus, thanks. What's that? I'd love to judge the parade. I'd love to. I know fuck all about floats, but I'll give it a go. We're not really going to America in the numbers that we used to, because maybe we get a sense maybe all is not well. The United States of, okay, maybe she's fucked, like. But we need to acknowledge the role America played in all our lives when we were growing up.
We're all half-reared on American stuff. We need to say thank you before they're gone completely. Thanks. Thanks. Yanks. Thanks for all the great stuff you've given us. The Simpsons. You too. All that American shit, yeah? If you two hadn't gone to America, they'd be supporting Aslan in the Red Cow Inn, and well, they fucking know it. Some American stuff has been fantastic. Johnny Cash, dressed in black, live in San Quentin, singing to the prisoners. I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. Fucking murderers love that. That's right, Johnny, that's what I done. Woo! Shot him in the face. Woo! Kids were crying. Shot them in the face too. Sing a song about that, Johnny. I shot some kids in Reno just to watch him die. We have our own Johnny Cash right here in the island. Big Tom. A country and western legend. He's the colour of nicotine and earwax. He does 35 songs in a row, no interval. Keep them dancing, boys. Keep them dancing. You're going out the same way you came in. Brave song to be singing to old people. It doesn't matter who you know or where you've been. It doesn't matter who you are. Skid Row Joe or Superstar. You're going out the same way you came in. Now, that's one of the wisest bits of country music I've ever heard in my life. What a perfect, wonderful Irish philosophy flowing through it. A real Irish song. You'd be embarrassed listening to Ireland's Call. Have you ever heard anything like it? A horrible corporate anthem. So lumpy fuckers from the north of the island could play in the same team as lumpy fuckers from the south of the island and not be fighting about the soundtrack. There's no personality in that. It's not even, it could be about anywhere. You might as well be singing, China, China, together standing small. Can you imagine the fear of God we'd put into the All Blacks? The next time we're playing them in the Aviva Stadium and they're doing that, looking for their fucking car keys dance. You the fucking said you had the fucking car keys. Well, I don't fucking have them. You can search me fucking pockets if you don't fucking believe me. One of them cunts had the fucking car keys. You're always fucking hassling me about the fucking car keys. I don't even drive a fucking car. Why would I have the fucking keys? Well, imagine if when they were finished, the Irish team just linked arms and started singing, You're going out the same way you came in. It doesn't matter who you know or where you've been. Dangling the car keys in front of them.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for coming out to the show. You must be glad to get out of the damp, are you? Yeah. I need to make a few give you a few weather warnings before we kick off entirely. It's kind of warm in here, isn't it? And it's not going to get any fucking cooler. I've noticed a thing in the show over the past 2 weeks that I've been here. I've been in Edinburgh 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And I'm fucking done. I'm done with pedestrians. Fuck pedestrians. Fuck fat Europeans having family conferences in the middle of the fucking pavement. Fuck bus stops. Eating up half the fucking sidewalk. If you want a bus during the festival, climb on top of a building and fucking jump. I've noticed that there's a natural lull in the show. It just happens, and it happens, the warmer it is, the more kind of pronounced it is. There's a natural lull in the show between about minute 37 and minute 54. And I just want to assure you, when you notice that, it's not the material, it's you, okay? It's a mad planet we're living on. We're spinning at 1,000 miles an hour. You think you're sitting still right now, you're not. You're spinning. And we forget this, because we use the language of the flat earth people. Sun sets, sun rises. The sun doesn't move a fucking inch. It's us. We spin the fuck towards it, and then we spin the fuck away from it. And in a world that's so dynamically, constantly in motion, things are bound to change. Things are bound to be fucking weird. Trump. Fucking. I love Trump. I fucking love him. Donald Trump is only dangerous if you take reality seriously. If reality is just another TV show, then the more crazy fuckers that are in it, the better. I hope he's president. I fucking hope he is. I want to see him go toe to toe with the toddler who's in charge of North Korea. That spoiled brat with the Montessori haircut. All these things are difficult to navigate, and the problem is we don't have a guide anymore, do we? You know, the Bible used to be some sort of manual for living. And I tried to read it. I fucking tried, but the writing is very small. And it doesn't end well. And there are questions that are answerable, but do you have the courage to fucking answer them? You know, is there life after death? Is there? Well, there's one sure way to find out. Why don't you go first? Asking, is there life after death is like asking, is there milk in the fridge? Open the door. You'll find out soon enough. People want to know, if there is a loving God, why is there evil in the world? That's too fucking complicated a question. Let's do the simpler shit first. Why is there hedgehogs? Nothing can eat a hedgehog. I don't even know how hedgehogs make other fucking hedgehogs. They must adopt. I'd say they adopt. Nothing could give birth to a hedgehog. You'd be ripped to slithers, that's the truth of it. I don't understand evolution at all, you know? Look at the giraffe. They say the reason a giraffe looks like it does is because it can only eat the yabba yabba leaves which are at the top of the tree. But sure, what did it eat before it fucking evolved? I don't think that's what happened at all. I think a giraffe just found himself that size and says, well, I better make the best of it and develop a tolerance for these fucking things. And it's very simply explained. How is there giraffes? I'll fucking tell you how there's giraffes. A swan had sex with a leopard. That's fucking simple. I do like animals, you know. Favourite animal is a cow. I think the women of Britain could learn a lot from cows. You know, if you think of a naked cow, just a big owl. See, I'm attracted to big women because I think they offer you more kind of pleasure than skinny women. Like, I think I'd often be walking behind a woman, a skinny woman, we'll say for the sake of argument, and I'd be noticing my own feelings. What does a skinny woman make an ordinary man like me feel like? I think what a skinny woman offers a man like me the prospect of is the prospect of feeling strong.
Like, you get some 4-stone waif. You could just pull her to your side and you'd feel like the monkey king of Skibbereen. It'd make you feel powerful. But a big woman, when I say big, I'm talking 45, maybe 50 stone. What a big woman offers you is the pleasure of surrender.
You haven't got a fucking hope, Tommy.
There's nothing sexier to me than a big, heavy woman with a pint of Guinness in one hand and a packet of hula hoops in the other, lying in an unmade bed. I just find that... And up she gets and walks around the room. She's wearing a G-string. God be good to her. It looks like bale and twine on a turkey. I don't mind that. So women are under lots of pressure now to be fit into some kind of body shape and stuff like that. But cows, you could learn a lot from the cows. A cow's walking down some country lane, swinging her hole from one hedge to another, naked as the day she was born, with a big bag of goodness she has between her hind legs that she offers up to you every morning without resistance. Go on, give it a squeeze. Take as much as you want. Very beautiful. No, not all animals are nice, obviously, are they? The animal kingdom is rough too. I hate crows. I fucking hate crows. There's something cuntish about crows. Standing by the side of the road with the big funeral heads on them. Did you ever run over a crow? That's one of the sweetest feelings you can have in a machine. You run over a crow, I guarantee in 2 minutes there'll be another crow there eating the first one. Nom 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 nom. And a third crow on the wall telling the second crow, I know you've loads of time.
We are a country full of lunatics.